Hello guys, today I'm going to show you how to get better at editing faster. I know a lot of you guys have trouble with editing, and as you can see, I'm not the best too, but if there's something I'm good in, then it's gotta be editing. So I'm gonna show you 5 tricks here for the first trick. A lot of people have trouble with triple editing because they pre-edit their wall while triple editing. I'm gonna show you how it comes and how to fix it. What you want to do is go to your settings, go to the building section, and here you will find disable pre-edit option. Now let's turn it off. I'm gonna show you how you edit and build with it off. I'm gonna be triple editing. As you can see right here, I pre-edited my wall right here, and you will keep having this problem if you have this disable pre-edit option off, because what will happen is that if you have high ping, your builds and edits won't register on time. So if you're trying to edit fast, your builds would not connect to each other and every edit and build will have a delay. So unless you still don't know what to do, just go to your building section in the settings and make sure disable pre-edit option is on. Because with disable pre-edit option, you'll have less problems with editing, way less. For tip number 2, what you want to do is when you're free building, make sure that your headset is turned off, because most of the people, they will wait for the edit sound to make the edit. So they click their edit bind, wait for the sound, and then edit. This will give a lot of delay while editing. So tip number 2 is make sure you free build without headset. So yeah, tip number 3 is kind of the same as the previous trick. So what people do is they click their edit bind, wait for the blue tiles, and then they make the edit. So what you want to do for this trick is make sure everything you do is instant. So click your edit bind and make sure you don't see these blue tiles. Make sure you always see the gray tile first, and then you make your edit. Like this, instant edit, make sure you don't see blue tiles. And here we are with tip number 4. What I want you to do is make sure you have optimal keybinds. So go to your keybind section in the settings menu, and then go to the building section, and right here what I want you to do is make sure your wall is on a mouse side button. You can choose which one. I use the bottom one right here, the closest one to my thumb, and then my stairs is also on a mouse side button, but the further one right here. And then make sure your floor, you can choose, actually you can use X, C, V, or B, but my fingers are a bit weird, so I can't press those buttons. I'm not used to it, so I press F. And here for the roof, make sure you use left shift. This is the most optimal bind you can use to get full movement while building. Now let's move on to the most optimal binds for controller. So what you want to do is go to your settings, go to the controller section, right here, control platform on generic, and make sure your editing is on left stick or right stick. You can choose, by the way. And when you're on claw, you can also use the triangle button or the touchpad button. For jumping bind, I want you to use the right stick. This will make it so that you don't have to take your thumb off your joystick to move around like this. This will give you the most optimal binds for controller, so you don't have problem with movement while building. So for the last tip, what I want you to do is actually controversial. You don't want to do a lot of edit courses. I know edit courses makes your editing better, but just at a certain point. At some point, you have the optimal edits, you will have fast edits, crosshair movement, but you are just purely editing. You are not building and editing. This is different from what you're doing in-game. In-game, you are building and editing at the same time. This is why you need to free build more than doing some edit courses. So guys, that's the end of the video, and I hope you like it. Make sure you like and subscribe.